your statewide forecast.
Welcome back, folks. We're a little bit cooler out there compared to yesterday, and a little more cloudy for that matter, too. All that sunshine we had, you can say goodbye to it for the next couple of days as we have, yet another system coming in for the end of the work week, just like we have seen over the last several weeks. But here's some good news. It won't be sticking around for the weekend. I'll just go ahead and say that up front, so at least you can look forward to that, not having to change your plans. But notice here, though, all that cloud cover keeping our temperatures ranging from the 40s to the middle 50s. We have one location doing that. That's Fort Smith. We got 52 down in Monticello to 56 also in El Dorado. But looking at the bigger picture here, you do see a lot of cloud cover coming in. Now, you'll notice there's a little bit of green popping up right there. Most likely none of that is making it to the ground, just a very light return occurring due to the fact we've got a lot of cloud cover coming in, and it's coming from a lot of moisture being drawn in from the Gulf of Mexico. We've got a ridge of high pressure still trying to help with that, but we're also seeing the strengthening system out of the Rockies that's giving us the big rainy setup for Thursday into Friday. So moving along with forecast track, you'll notice this is what's going to take place over the next 18 hours or so. That system diving down southward into Texas. For us, we're going to see this evening the opportunity for some very light isolated showers to pick up, but again, coverage is going to be very limited. It won't be until tomorrow when we see it really ramping up. And notice the time here, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, a good bit of shower activity occurring. So a wet commute is anticipated. So that means make sure to take some extra time tomorrow morning heading to work. Now, as we go throughout the day here, notice that we're going to see not just a continuation of rainfall throughout the day. There will be periods of dry weather, periods of wet weather. And then as we go through the evening hours, we're still going to keep rain chances in the forecast. And this is where we could see the opportunity for maybe a strong thunderstorm down in far south Arkansas, where hail and wind could be a primary factor with any thunderstorm that can reach that status, but it's going to be very limited in nature. There's not going to be a whole lot of energy for those thunderstorms to tap into, but we're going to see a lot of rainfall coming from this as you see the core of that low working its way towards the south east. Now, you may notice that this is looking very similar to what we had over the weekend, but temperatures are, yes, 20 degrees warmer compared to Saturday, so winter weather is not going to be a factor with this. It's just good old-fashioned rainfall. Friday at 6 p.m. still dealing with rain chances, but notice by 5 a.m. Saturday, we will begin to see all this pushing off towards the east, and we'll have sunshine coming back to the forecast for us to begin the weekend. Now, as far as rainfall amounts go, notice that the northern portion of the state is seeing probably the highest totals with this, 2 to 3 inches, and I wouldn't be surprised if they may try to issue a flash flood watch because of this, due to the fact that we've already had a good bit of rainfall over the last couple of weeks. 1 to 2 inches down across the southern half of the state. And again, we could see some isolated pockets that exceed 3 inches across northeastern portions of Arkansas. We'll be watching all this closely as we continue to get closer to time. That's your statewide forecast. Let's check out what's happening a little closer to home.